Welcome in fellow fans for the preview of India and Pakistan. We had to put India and Pakistan together just for the views.
Yes,
We are that greedy.
exactly. But seriously, this is something which we had to do because it is World Cup and it is India and Pakistan.
And what do you think of initial impressions of the two squads?
I would say earlier in Asia Cup, Pakistan looked like they will win away with the trophy, but it was India who just bowled them out, batted them out. So let's see if they can do the reverse Uno here and do the better of India.
Of the four squads already reviewed, Australia sit pretty at the top. Will India or Pakistan able to topple them in our ratings?
Let's find out.
Atiti Devo Bhava. Finally, Pakistan have got the visas to travel to India. So let us do Pakistan first. Pakistan started favourites for the Asia Cup, and also one of the favourites for World Cup. Suddenly fell away at the Asia Cup. What do you think has been the key factor to their dip in form?
Everything. Batting, bowling, fielding, name it.
Yeah, name it. Yes, I agree. So let us see what they have brought to this World Cup. The squad looks pretty good on paper, but Naseem Shah will be missed.
Yeah.
In terms of batting, they look pretty settled. In terms of all-rounders, also they are pretty good all-rounders, I think. But do you think their previous lack of exposure to other conditions other than Pakistan and Zimbabwe is what hurt them in Sri Lanka? And
Exactly.
might hurt them in India as well?
Exactly. I think for 2 to 3 years they played only in Pakistan and Zimbabwe, some in UAEs. They have traveled very less in different countries, and India, they will only travel in ICC tournaments only. So that is what hurt them. And coming to World Cup in India, it will be little challenging. I would say not little, it will be more challenging here in India.
Who will be your X factor for Pakistan in the squad?
I am banking on Shadab Khan. After a very, very bad Asia Cup, I feel that he will come back strong because he has a very good comeback record.
For me, it is Babar Azam. Pakistan batters seem to be pretty good. At least the top 5, top 6 batsmen, they have a settled lineup. They have runs under them. Agreed, Asia Cup was a little bit poor for them, but besides the Asia Cup, they had good games in the likes of Rizwan, Babar, Iftikhar had a very good Asia Cup. Prior to that, Fakar and Imam also had a very good run. So what is your rating for them?
I would give them 8.5 because they have, just except from Asia Cup debacle, they were actually very good. So I feel they should get 8.5.
I think Pakistan bat very deep as well. For that inclusion as well, considering that as well, I would give them a 9. And also Babar being number 1 ODI batsman, I will give Pakistan a 9 in batting.
Now let's talk about their bowling. What do you think about the bowling?
The bowling is actually pretty good. There is one gaping hole in Naseem Shah's absence.
Yeah.
But other than that, they've got Hassan Ali to cover for him. He is also a good bowler. Agreed, he's not had much game time of late. But he would want to, he likes India, he likes the big stage. He's a showman. Will he explode some bombs in India? Let us find out. But in terms of the spin department, I think is heavily dependent on Shadab.
Yes.
If the car and the likes don't support him ably enough, they're just
That's a part-time bowler.
economical bowler. They're not wicket takers.
They can give you 4 to 5 hours, but not 10 hours, I would say.
So not even 3-4 overs in a row because then they'll start getting hit. So I think so. Bowling is pretty okay. I would not say it is bad. Shaheen seems to be let us see what swing he can extract in India. Middle overs and death overs, I think so. Shaheen is not going to be effective. For that reason, I would say again a 7 for their bowling.
Same. I would also give them 7.
Coming to their all-round department, there are very few all-rounders, just 3 to 4. But the most quality one seems to be Shadab Khan and Iftikhar to follow. And
apart from that, they have Fahim Ashraf, but even they have, I don't know why he's been included in all-rounders, Muhammad Wasim Jr.
So I would say they're all-rounders, I would give them a 7.
Yeah, but since I can only count and bank on Shadab, I will give them 6. So for me, all-rounders get 6.
Under Mickey Arthur, they did seem to improve in their fielding, but in Asia Cup, all the past ghost skeletons all came tumbling out of their closets.
I think when mostly it happens when it is against India. That most of that it happens. I don't know why. Maybe it's a match pressure or
Shaheen
something.
would have like saved like 20 runs with the ball, but he's given away 30 runs in the field.
Yeah, he was.
But they need to step up with the fielding department. I would say I can't see myself giving them more than a 6. So 6 from my side.
I would give them 6. Same.
I think so. It's a pretty well balanced squad. Maybe they lack little depth in the 11 is very well balanced. Beyond the 11, maybe it is little less balanced. But I would try to give them around 8. The squad looks pretty balanced.
Yeah, I would also give them 8 because they have any which way settled 11. So apart from that, they have a few options for their top order and all round as well as the bowling department. So 8 is a fair.
So that brings to a very interesting total score for Pakistan, 72.5. Before we move further, Pakistan fans, you have every right to be angry at us, but show all your anger down in comment section.
Whatever rating we have given, it is just all the recent memories
Yeah,
which has clicked.
I think so. It's predominantly more recency bias from our side. They are a better team than what the score shows, but for whatever the purpose is today, they are not going to beat Australia. They are at 72.5.
Yeah, exactly.
Will Rohit Sharma do MS Dhoni? The World Cup is back in India, and India go into the World Cup as one of the favorites. The recent form has been tremendous. All the issues have been addressed. What do you think?
Absolutely. Whatever the unturned stones were there, all are turned to gold. That's what I can say. And considering they are playing in their home conditions,
everyone has found form at the correct time.
Exactly. That is what was needed, and it has all come together, and they can pick anyone, any 11, and they can win the game. That's what I feel.
Even the unproven players, the untested players, the likes of Kishan, Rahul who needed game time, Shreyas, Shami, everyone who came in, Kuldeep, everyone who came in pitched in, Siraj, everyone showed that there is something to look out for. Who will be your X factor?
Oh, it is very difficult to pick an X factor in this current squad. But what I feel X factor matters for me is the all-rounder one. So I choose Jaddu because he is the only guy who has not peaked enough in this recent tournament happened. So I feel he should be the one for me as an X factor.
I also had another all-rounder as X factor for India. For me, it is Hardik Pandya. I think Hardik Pandya with the bat and ball and in the field and that energy that he brings into the game, I think he's going to be the X factor for India.
He has actually improved a lot, especially in his bowling.
Yeah, he's bowling 140s regularly,
Exactly.
which is tremendous. What do you think of the Indian batting? Everything is finally clicking.
Everything. So obviously we have Rohit, we have Shubman Gill, we have Virat Kohli, we have Shreyas Iyer,
We have KL Rahul, we have Hardik Pandya,
we have Jadeja.
So what is your rating for? And it is presumably the last ODI World Cup for Rohit and Kohli.
Probably.
So they will be going all guns blazing. Rohit has given a very bold statement. He doesn't care about 100, 200, 300. He wants to win the World Cup. So what is your rating for?
I would give them 9. No other points given to him.
Yeah, I would give them an 8. I would be a little conservative in my approach. I would give them a solid 8. When it comes to bowling, we have a new ace up our sleeves in Siraj Mian and Bumrah being the leader of the bowling attack and ably assisted in the spin by Kuldeep. So what do you think of the Indian bowling squad?
They have a very good bowling attack, I would say. As you mentioned, Siraj, Bumrah, Shami and Kuldu.
And
he has improved
Shardul's golden arm. Let's not forget, and Hardik's bowling, Jadeja's bowling.
Yes.
So the bowling department also looks solid to me. Only chinks for me in the bowling arm is the spin department. Maybe Ashwin should have been in the squad. Maybe I hope he's still in the squad. If Ashwin was in the squad, it would have been a 9 for me. But without Ashwin, I would say 8.
Yeah, even for me 8.
Will Stiraj say number 1 after the World Cup? Yes. I hope he does.
We
it's a
all
very
hope.
Good story. Unlike 2011, we had players who masqueraded as all-rounders. We have proper all-rounders in Ravindra Jadeja and Hardik Pandya. What do you have to add to it?
I would say they are all-rounder. Even so, you should know the definition of all-rounder and place
their
there.
batting, bowling, and even their fielding.
They cover everything. One covers with the pace and bat, one covers with spin and bat. So
and field, both are electric.
Exactly. They are really electric, especially Jaddu.
And the attitude that they bring is also that fighter-winner attitude.
They want to fight even if it is like they're winning comfortably. They put that fight in, they save those ones, twos. So that's amazing to see.
So no wonder both our X factors are here.
Yes.
For that reason, I will give them a 9 on 10.
Same. I'll also give them 9. Let's talk about the weakest link in this Indian team. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I think so. It's the only chinks in the armor for this particular great squad. The fielding, they take it very casually at times. Slip fielding has been poor. Gill has been pretty good, but other than even Gill has dropped a catch, doesn't go for catches. Even Kohli dropping sitters. It sometimes baffles me the attitude that they have even after dropping catches. So I think fielding needs a lot of improvement.
Yeah, even I think they need a lot of improvement in fielding, especially moving to this tournament World Cup where even a single catch could be very crucial.
What is your rating?
I will give them 7 because of the fielding.
I was going to give them 7, but sometimes those replays come in mind and the laughter after, the casual attitude after dropping the catches. Yes, I'm talking about Kohli sometimes. So I'll just give a 6. Overall, I think it's a pretty well-balanced squad. India's, they have all bases covered, and any of their 15 can make it in the 11, and the 11 will not look weak. So that is a very telling attitude for a team to have. For that reason, I will give them a 9.
Okay, I agree with your point, but they still have, even the replacement are very good, I'm not saying, but I feel when they come as combined, except from the initial 11, they lack a little bit of consistency.
Okay.
And that for that reason, I will give them 8.
Okay, I can agree to that. No, not an issue. Australia have been dethroned from the leaderboard. India take number 1 spot with an 81 rating. Do you guys agree? Let us know in the comments down below.
So guys, please do like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to click on that bell icon.
Let's go.
Fundamentals.